Thursday of the 18th week in Ordinary Time, 5th of August 2021. First reading, a reading from the Book of Numbers. The sons of Israel, the whole community, arrived in the first month at the desert of Sin. The people settled at Kadesh. It was there that Miriam died and was buried. There was no water for the community, and they were all united against Moses and Aaron. The people challenged Moses. "We would rather have died," they said, "as our brothers died before the Lord. Why did you bring the assembly of the Lord into this wilderness, only to let us die here, ourselves and our cattle? Why did you lead us out of Egypt, only to bring us to this wretched place? It is a place unfit for sowing. It is no figs, no vines, no pomegranate, and there is not even water to drink." Leaving the assembly, Moses and Aaron went out to the door of the tent of meeting. They threw themselves face downwards on the ground, and the glory of the Lord appeared to them. The Lord spoke to Moses and said, "Take the branch and call the community together, you and your brother Aaron. Then, in full view of them, order this rock to give water. You'll make water flow for them out of the rock, and provide drink for the community and their cattle." Moses took up the branch from him before the Lord, as he had directed him. Then Moses and Aaron called the assembly together in front of the rock and addressed them. "Listen now, you rebels. Shall we make water gush from this rock for you?" And Moses raised his hand and struck the rock twice with the branch. Water gushed in abundance, and the community drank, and their cattle too. Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Because you did not believe that I could proclaim my holiness in the eyes of the sons of Israel, you shall not lead this assembly into the land I am giving them. These are the waters of Meribah, where the sons of Israel challenged the Lord, and he proclaimed his holiness." Responsorial Psalm. Oh, that today you would listen to his voice, harden not your hearts. Come, ring out our joy to the Lord. Hail the rock who saves us. Let us come before him giving thanks with songs. Let us hail the Lord. Oh, that today you would listen to his voice. Harden not your hearts. Come in. Let us bow and bend low. Let us kneel before the God who made us. For he is our God, and we are the people who belongs to his pasture, the flock that is led by his hand. Oh, that today you would listen to his voice. Harden not your hearts. Oh, that today you listen to his voice, harden not your hearts as at Meribah, as on that day at Massah in the desert, where your fathers put me to the test, where they tried me, though they saw my work. Oh, that today you listen to his voice, harden not your hearts. Gospel acclamation. Hallelujah, hallelujah. The Lord is faithful in all his words, and loving in all his deeds. Hallelujah. Gospel. Reading from the book of Matthew. When Jesus came out to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he put this question to his disciples: "Who do the people say the Son of Man is?" And they said, "Some say he is John the Baptist, some Elijah, and others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. But you," he said, "who do you say I am?" Then Simon Peter spoke up. "You are the Christ," he said, "the Son of the living God." Jesus replied, "Simon, son of Jonah, you are a happy man, because it was not flesh and blood that revealed this to you, but my Father in heaven. So I now say to you, you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of the underworld can never hold out against it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth shall be considered bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth shall be considered loosed in heaven." Then he gave the disciples strict orders not to tell anyone that he was the Christ. From that time Jesus began to make it clear to his disciples that he was destined to go to Jerusalem and suffer grievously at the hands of the elders and chief priests and scribes, to be put to death, and to be raised up on the third day. Then taking him aside, Peter started to remonstrate with him. "Heaven preserve you, Lord," he said. "This must not happen to you." But he turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You're an obstacle in my path, because the way you think is not God's way, but man's." gospel of the Lord.